Alright guys, so I was worried that maybe frame rate was a thing, like maybe in the background I had something, you know, and some program running maybe. So I checked, and it turns out that no, nothing was running in the background. So like frame rate is indeed, it's going to be like this. So, and I did in my computer notebook, I mean, didn't struggle with any other action that I had, you know. Well, not had, but did. So, you know, that's what we're stuck with, you know, and also maybe it's just me, but it feels like it's slightly better now. I'm not paying attention. No, I guess it's the same. So, so yeah, Matoro hits the hardest, like, and when you can also use scope like this, and then attack will be even greater, so more powerful, I mean. So yeah, I don't want to talk about reboot, Bionicle reboot, but like, you know, there is one thing I forgot to mention is that when Bionicle reboot came out in 2015, what it's called, you know, this huge, no, not huge, large kind of shop, you know, where, like, I mean, large building, you know what I mean. So yeah, and there was this shop, you know, and it sold Bionicle Heroes games, actually, a few of them. It had 2 of them. I was surprised to see it because I remind you, this game came out in 2006 and has no relevance to Bionicle reboot, right? So, I mean, it's all Bionicle, but original Bionicle is what we are talking about, right? So when Bionicle was rebooted, I found Bionicle Heroes discs in that shop, like licensed, you know, everything is licensed, so, and I bought them, like 2 discs, there were 2 discs, and I already had one, like, licensed, which is actually the one that I use right now. This is my licensed game that, back from, like, 2000 and, you know, 6. And man, will these enemies ever end? So I had this disc since 2006, and now I play on licensed version of the game. And so I bought 2 more licensed discs back then, back in 2015 when they rebooted Bionicle. So it was so weird because, I mean, like, these discs, understand that, right? these discs were no longer like they were no longer sold. Literally like years, you know. 8 years since those discs were sold. So like, what did the shop just have those discs all those 8 years? You know, I mean, it was so weird, and now I have 3 discs basically. But yeah, I was talking about what Bionicle is like, you know, so like people who don't know could probably more or less understand. It's kind of like if you watched Avatar, and which I haven't, but basically all of these characters have control over elemental powers, kind of like well, you know, fire, you know, water, and other stuff. So Bionicle is kind of like this, but cooler, you know, of course, because, well, it's robots, and they have very extensive story, and the main appeal of Bionicle is, of course, the fact that each character isn't just a cardboard cutout of a select personality, right? It's personalities are actually each character has their own personality, right? So, and it goes deeper than that, you know, it goes deeper than that. So like, well, I mean, it's hard to explain the complexity of Bionicle. I mean, there are like the entire books where a journey of each character is written down, you know, like what their thoughts are, you know. Their interactions with other characters. They're like, it's not just like one-dimensional characters. Like they have, like they actually feel real. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like this. That's the appeal of Bionicle, and all of them have their own kind of design, and it's very cool. And then also the fact that, you know, they all have superpowers basically, and elemental powers, you know. And these masks, right, they give them even more powers. So for example, you can have Toa of you know, say fire, you know, grab a mask of strength, you know. So, you know, you have a Toa that can control fire and also super strong. Okay, so that's kind of, that's like, it's kind of additional appeal of Bionicle. Or like Power Rangers, you know, which is not the best comparison, but it's kind of similar in a sense that you have these different characters, you know. All Power Rangers, you know, they have their own personality and kind of theme going on. So in Bionicle theme, like usually you have 6 heroes. You have Master of, you know, I like to call them champions, but like, you know, you have Champion of Fire, Champion of Water, Champion of Ice, Champion of Stone, Champion of Air, and Champion of Earth. There are also Toa that control more unique Toa, like the ones that, like some of them can control at least one Toa can control or could iron. And I think he was the one that was killed by Zaktan on Voya Nui, or actually before that, somewhere before that, I think Toa of Iron, unnamed Toa of Iron, got killed by Zaktan. So, and yes, it's as I said in the first part, it's the kind of I will be talking about things that kind of show that yeah, I am indeed a Bionicle lover. So I've read books, not all of them because I didn't have them. Right? So I love Rakshi. I never could remember name of Rakshi and Borok and Visorak, namely because they were faceless. I remember every Toa, like I remember every main line, so to speak, you know. I remember every name of mainline Toa out there. And I also know which Toa belongs, like which team is basically upgrade. For example, Toa Nua is basically an upgrade towards a Toa Mata. After Toa Mata fell into vats of protodermis, liquid protodermis, and then they became stronger, more durable, and they could channel their powers better, I think. And just in general became more powerful. Like that's pretty cool actually. Then you had Toa Metro that were introduced in 2004, which are canonically actually events. Toa Metro events actually take place before Toa Mata, you know, on a separate island called Metronui. So, but main story is like first 3 years. Which is Toa Mata, so one of the coolest toys ever, so. So it's just a combination of aesthetics, world building, you know, it's a huge world, and sometimes books go into detail, like actually go into great detail about you know, books, how to do something, you know, like what are they doing right now. Like each move is like written down, you know, so you can imagine it in your mind, you know, how it looks, and it's actually pretty nice, you know, if you are into that kind of stuff, of course, if you are into that kind of stuff. So you know what well, yeah, it's an easy game, so kind of like all Lego games, but this Lego game is different, right? Because you don't have to do any puzzles, you know. Your typical Lego game requires you to do some puzzles, you know, figure out how to do, you know, kind of solve them, you know, in order to continue. So in this game you don't have to do this. which is, you know, which is a good thing. I don't really like puzzles, which I'm not even saying that puzzles are inherently bad or whatever. I'm just saying that I don't like puzzles, you know, and the fact that there are no puzzles in this game is not a bad thing, you know, but you know, as I said before, this game is boring because it doesn't really have anything, you know, it doesn't have variety, you know. Preferably not puzzles, you know, some other kind of variety. And I would also actually prefer way more if I could have a teammate, like if other two were my teammates, you know. If other two were my teammates at all times, you know. By my, you know, if they would run by my side, you know, that would be really awesome. But what is a perfect Bionicle game, really? You know, if you would ask me what is the perfect Bionicle game, I would say the perfect Bionicle game is obviously if you know, it's like open world. It has to be open world where you can explore every single yeah, his laughter was funny. But yeah, if you could explore everything, you know, like those islands, you could maybe make your own tour, or maybe you want to play as Matron, you know, or maybe you could, depending on where you are, you could just switch. You know, you can fight, you can just explore, like really, just explore. That's where it's at. You know, because Bionicle universe is vast. It's very big, and it has so much mystery. Well, actually, yeah, I forgot to say that another appeal of Bionicle is mystery. First 3 years of Bionicle were by far the most mysterious ones, actually, and in fact, to me, Bionicle definitely died when you know, it was revealed what. Well, I mean, I'm not going to say if some of you, you know, got interested in Bionicle and you know, you want to learn more now, you know, and you want to start from the beginning. But yeah, it was revealed I believe in 2008. You know, unpleasant truth was revealed about Bionicle, kind of like a big twist, essentially, like this twist, which was kind of unique, I guess. I mean, you know, it's weird, but like it's a cool twist in a sense that I can't think of any other franchise where a twist like this ever existed. So in that respect, it's kind of interesting even, but it also ruins the mystery. I feel like one of the biggest appeals of Bionicle is not only just characters, world building, you know, aesthetics. So yeah, aesthetics, and I think also mystery. That's what. That's another appeal of Bionicle, and of course on top of, you know, cool robots with superpowers that search for masks, that gives them even more superpowers, you know, in a fantasy setting, you know, kind of. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It sounds cool, and it's because it is. it's a cool franchise, and some people would probably even compare it to Warhammer, you know. So think of it that way. It's kind of like Avatar, Masters of the Universe, Power Rangers, Warhammer, but way cooler than all of those franchises. So, and then you get Bionicle. So, yeah, Bionicle deserves way better, you know, than this game. I mean, it's just kind of like you play it and then you just immediately forget it, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those games. Also, Bionicle also had a lot of Flash games, I think. And you cannot play them anymore, you know. I mean, maybe somewhere you can, I don't know, but you, like, I don't know, you would basically, even if these games do exist somewhere, now they exist, you know, somewhere else, like on some unrelated to Lego sites. So Lego did not preserve those sites because, you know, I understand that, you know, it's business, you know, they have to pay for servers and, well, not servers, but like servers and all that shit. They have to pay for it a lot, probably. I mean, I don't know how much, but probably a lot. And obviously it's all about money at the end of the day. It's not about like creativity or whatever. I mean, creativity is important in the sense that the more creative, the more people will like it and give us more money. So in that respect, yes, creativity matters, kind of. Well, not kind of. I mean, to us, you know, non-business people, you know, let's just call it that way. To us, creativity matters, but like to companies, not really, you know. To them it matters in a sense that they know, they just noticed that the more creative, the more people franchise will have, you know, fans, and thus more money, right? So I wish, also I do wish if those sites could be preserved in some way, because all of these sites, right, every year they would get updated, and like literally those sites would no longer exist. Now you would have a new version for a new kind of, well, not cycle, but what's the word I'm looking for? You know, it's kind of like cycle of Bionicle, right? So like now you have this kind of period, I guess. You have this period that will last for like 1 year, then it will just, then you will have more, so. Wait, what does it want me to do? This? Right, yeah, so yeah, I never struggled to use this game, you know, it's, as I said, it's just easy. It's just that now I'm talking and kind of lose myself a bit, for lack of a better way of saying. So, you know, my favorite years of Bionicle, I would say, are first 6. So like Inico was actually it was actually the last year of Bionicle that I really enjoyed, and after that I kind of dropped out of it. Well, not dropped out of Bionicle, mind you. I just stopped, I guess, caring about the story that much, you know, after 2006. So if you want to enjoy Bionicle, I would highly recommend to not to read anything about 2008, because that's where this twist was kind of. But then again, I don't know. I guess you have to experience what everyone else experienced, you know, like you have to know this twist. So I would say, yeah, just go normally, you know, but be ready, you know, for this twist. It changed Bionicle forever, and it would never be able to kind of, you would never be able to forget about it, you know. Now you would know, and the appeal would be kind of less now. But Bionicle is still awesome, you know. I despite all of it, I just despite the reveal, I still like it, you know. It's awesome. Well, not like it, I love it, you know. I can't stress enough how much I love Bionicle. So I could just keep repeating that for like a few hours non-stop, but like, you know, who wants to hear it? So if I want to lose a Toa, I should probably lose Hyuki, you know. Wait, I need a Hyuki mask so I can get him. Yeah, I never had these situations where I would have to go back, you know, grab a mask. But again, as I said before, right now I'm just talking. Wait, there are more enemies. Maybe they won't ever end? I don't know. Actually, whatever. But yeah, so I'm talking right now. Right, so I'm talking right now, and you know, kind of lose myself, as I said before, so. I mean, I guess this game is fun in a sense that you can kind of explore it, maybe, but like the thing is, it's not canon, you know, like none of these events are canon. So in that respect, I would say the exploration itself, it's not really something of value to someone who actually cares about canon, you know, canon, like Bionicle canon. So I once had a glitch, at least I think it was a glitch, where I had a 100% completion according to the game, yet I didn't actually complete. I did not collect everything. That was that was a weird part, you know. But according to the game, yeah, I completed everything, so that was weird, and I think I even, maybe I have this save file somewhere, I don't know. then after Bionicle ended, wait, let me finish this level. Oh, I need one more, right? Okay, I don't think I will need Hyuki this time, so I might just lose him. Well, I mean, it's a kids game, so like maybe I don't know. I shouldn't ask for more, but then again, only because it's a kids game, it doesn't mean that we can't try, you know what I mean? Right, like, you still have to do better. You still have to put effort into, you know, the games, so. So yeah, I remember now. I wanted to say that I never remembered names of Baroque or Waki or whatever, because they were just generic characters, like they didn't have any personality, and the fact that I remember names of all other characters, like Toa or Piraka, you know. The fact that I still remember their names. I mean, just proves how how unique and interesting those characters are, you know, like I still remember their names. I mean, I'm not going, I don't remember names of Borok, you know, like, because again, they're generic, they don't have personality, you know. It's just, you know, Red Borok, you know. You know, White Borok, you know, whatever, like. But I know that Red Toa Mata is Tahu. I know that White Toa Mata is Kopaka, you know, so like, because they actually had, you know, character to them, that's a thing. I mean, for example, boss of this kind of, you know, final boss of these missions is Tok, you know. And the green guy that you saw is Nidiki, so who used to be Toa himself, you know. So yeah, I was saying that after Bionicle ended, they made kind of a substitute for Bionicle, you know. Obviously, for a Bionicle fan, well, not fan, lover, that substitute is nothing. Hero Factory is just... I mean, there isn't much to say even. I don't know. It just didn't really have anything interesting going on for it, because I don't know, it's like it's almost as if Lego forgot why Bionicle became popular in the first place, you know. We should like make characters interesting, we should care about them, you know. Don't be afraid to make a serious universe. Like this, like Bionicle universe, yeah, as I said before, is very serious, so it's dark, it can be sad, it's good, like it's legit. I don't know, again, I could say, I could just keep talking about how awesome it is, but like, you know. I will also try to finish this game without upgrades, which I don't think I have ever done actually. So yeah, Hero Factory just... Basically, Bionicle started in 2001. It was actually 2000... Well, 2000, but like... But yeah, publicly it was 2001. So... It came... So yeah, it was it came out in like 2001, and then it ended in 2010, which kind of speaks volumes about how much, like, I mean, how good it was. Well, I mean, it's not always when something lasts for that long, it's not always that it's good, but in Bionicle's case it is. It just shows that how much people loved it, you know, that it actually kept going for like 10 years, right? Which is not to say that everything that lasts that long is really good, but again, Bionicle, again, it's legitimately good, so... And I love Masters of the Universe too, so, you know. But yeah, this video isn't about them. I mean, I could say that what this character is called, you know, what this character is called, you know, what their personality is like, you know, that kind of stuff, so. Obviously, people would say, you know, people would say that the appeal of Bionicle are toys, you know, not nothing else. But like the thing is, you have to understand that it's not just toys. Just toys isn't enough, even if they look good. Which, you know, in Bionicle's case, majority of sets looked. Well, not sets, but like toys looked good, you know. You should give me a reason to want to buy these toys, you know what I mean? That's what you have. That's the thing you like, this is the key. Okay, this is the key, and if you don't give me interesting characters, then I simply won't care. You know, if you don't give me interesting stories, then I mean, I might care about characters, yes, but I want more, you know. I would want more. So yeah, so as I was saying, first 6 years are my most favorite years of Bionicle. First 3 years were definitely the most mysterious ones, and toys were awesome. Toys were absolutely awesome in like, I would say, well, I mean, Toa Inika aren't that awesome, but I love Toa Hordica, you know, a lot of like Toa Hordica aren't loved in the community, design wise. Yeah, Toa Hordica aren't loved in the community, design wise, so, but I love it. Yeah, I love it. So I would say my design wise, from like 2001 and up to 2005, like that's my, like, these were my most favorite years design wise, because everything looked cool. Whereas in Toa Inika's case, Toa Inika themselves were kind of not that good looking, you know, but Piraka were awesome, you know. So yeah, Toa Mari were hit and miss, you know. And then we have Glatorians, which aren't like shitty 2009 Glatorians, but like these Glatorians from 2008 were actually alright. I actually like them, you know. Yeah, I have these toys, you know. Yeah, I have these toys, so so you have to shoot this guy just like Rudaka, or else he will just stand there endlessly, so, and like endlessly, you know, forever. He won't do anything. So actually, let me just beat this boss. So. It always annoyed me that these boss battles are so long, you know. That soundtrack is so epic, you know, it's like it tells an epic story, you know, like this. The entire universe is epic, you know. The entire universe is epic, you know, so... Well, that's because it is, you know, and a lot of Bionicle soundtracks are mysterious or, you know, epic. So, mysterious and epic, you know, epic and mysterious, so. So sometimes he can just come way too close to it and drop and automatically die. Yeah, soundtrack in this mission is just... it's awesome. So yeah, if you are not a Bionicle fan, then this game you will not find this game worthwhile, you know. I mean, the only reason why I can go through it is because I love Bionicle, you know, so like... So to me it's really not a pain, you know what I mean? I never had a situation where I died while simultaneously picking a mask, so mysterious and epic, so yeah, Bionicle was I mean, it was pretty popular, right? I mean, it was pretty popular. You like it had like there was a Bionicle watch, for example. Bionicle pencils, you know, bed sheet, you know, costumes, even Bionicle sneakers. I believe that's what it's called, you know, shoe. Not chocolate. I mean, sneakers, as in a type of shoe, you know. Even that was a thing, so. But I would still say it's kind of like Bionicle is kind of like in a weird state between popular and the niche, you know. It's like, I don't know. You know, when you control Piraka yourself, they cannot do any of these things. That's what really sucks, you know. Wait, he should not be able to do this. I have never seen him jump here. That's a new one. Yeah, that's a new one. You know what's funny? I never thought about it, but like, there is nothing up there where he could jump from down here, you know? You know, volume of these cutscenes is separate from volume of the rest of the game for some reason. Alright, so that's it for now. we have beaten 2 bosses and you know, I mean, you know, main bosses kind of, you know, main bosses kind of. So yeah, we have 4 more to go, and then the final boss. So yeah, that's it.